Hello guys, welcome to my channel, Millennium Griffin here. Today I would like to show you Oblivion build, which in my opinion is pretty overpowered. As far as I see so far, no one is playing it, no one is creating videos about this build, so that's why I'm thinking that it is a good idea to show you some kind of an alternative if you are a new player in Oblivion Remastered, or even if you are an older one who have a couple of walkthroughs done, right? So I think it will be pretty fresh view how you can play the game. You go on YouTube or you browse and search some archer builds for Oblivion Remastered or I don't know, Skyrim 2. The first main thing that you will see it's a stealth archer. Stealth archer is everywhere, so there is like no alternative, at least visible alternative for stealth archer build. So everyone advising you to play stealth archer if you would like to use bows in your walkthrough. However, in my opinion, first of all, stealth archery is not OP. At least it's not OP, it's strong for sure. However, the build that I would like to present you now, in my opinion, is even stronger. Why? Stay with me and I will explain why. What is a build? What I'm talking about? I saw some ideas, some alternatives, but it's not a lot of discussion about it to create some other archer builds, not only stealth archer. However, I did not found the same idea as mine. So my idea is to create a heavy archer build. In my opinion, this build is perfect for you to play and test in Oblivion Remastered. Why? The first reason, this build is an archer build, so we'll use bows during your walkthrough. So basically, if you are a stealth archer fan, you will do almost the same thing. You will not use a stealth, however you will use bows, so you will use marks. However, other things in my build, they are totally different. So in stealth archery build, you mostly rely on your stealth, so you shoot your enemy, possibly one-shot it, go to the next enemy and repeat, right? In my build, I've tried to create an archer who is tanky and who is not afraid to take some hits. So first of all, you are an archer, so you will use bows. The second idea, you will use heavy armor. Why? Because you will go straight into the fight and heavy armor will help you to survive more. I would like to mention that this build is not like 100% build that you should follow blindly. Mostly this video is more like an idea to show you that you can have an alternative archer build in Oblivion Remastered. Currently I'm playing Oblivion Remastered, I'm chasing the main quest line. Yes, I'm playing my heavy archer build. So what I've created in my walkthrough. So I choose race orc. Why? I don't know. I just decided to choose this race because I never create an orc during my walkthroughs, right? So I decided that yeah, I can choose orc. So if you want, you can choose any race that you would like to play. If you would like to min-max, if you are like a meta player, my advice here to just try to check some races that give you marksman benefits, heavy armor benefits, maybe some magic benefits, because my build will use a magic. So for me, I choose orc. What about the skills? As I told you previously, so first of all, yes, you should choose marksman because you will use the bow. The second thing that you need to have is a heavy armor because you will tank the hits. The third obvious choice, at least for me, if you have heavy armor, if you are tanking the hits, it's a good idea to choose armorer. Why? Because well, you will tank the hits, you need to repair your gear, and I think armor is pretty good skill for you to choose for this class. And basically that's it. The rest of the skills will be connected with magic. Yes, so my heavy archer build is not relying only on bows and heavy armor. My build is relying mostly on the magic. Why? Because in my opinion magic in this game is overpowered, and that's why in my opinion this build is OP comparing to stealth archer, because stealth archer basically if it's not using any magic, any skill of magic, it's not OP. It's strong, however it's better if you are a new player. You can check my other videos on my channel, so my advice is to create some kind of universal classes that can use slightly physical damage, some kind of magic skills, and some kind of other skills that can be helpful for you. So I'm really a fan of like universal builds. Why? Because they are optimal. They, you know, you can fit almost everywhere. Yes, you can be worse in some specific category, but overall you can fit everywhere, and this build allows you to fit everywhere. So which skills of magic I will choose? So first of all, restoration. So you will tank the hits, you need to restore your health, and restoration is pretty good for this. Alteration. Why is alteration? In this skill you have couple of skills and magic that can help you during your playthrough. So first of all, it's a shield. So as an archer, heavy archer, you don't use a shield and you will have, let's say, less armor, and alteration can provide you with this armor. You will have some really life helping benefits in your walkthrough like feather, and I think it's pretty cool skill to use for heavy archer. So the next skill that I'm choosing is conjuration. I'm a big fan of this skill. In my opinion, it's the best skill, it's the best magic skill in overall Oblivion, and almost my all classes. Once I discovered conjuration, how it looks like, I'm choosing it almost everywhere. Why it's really good for heavy archer. So you can try and play with this build. So with conjuration you can conjure some kind of a bow and equipment for yourself. You can summon some, let's say, pets, you can summon imp, you can summon some help for yourself. So if, for example, you will find yourself in pretty not interesting situation where you are overwhelmed with enemies, conjuration can help you increase your odds to survive. So you can summon some help to help you with enemies. So pretty good skill, definitely. Yeah, I am leaving it here for my heavy archer build. And the last skill, well, I choose mysticism. Why? This skill is pretty good, at least if we're speaking about, you know, developing it to the higher level, because you have spell reflection, you have redirect spells, redirect damage. For a tanky character, which heavy archer is, I think it's really good idea to have mysticism. Why no block here? In my opinion, you can of course choose block, because you will block the hits, yeah, however when you block with your bow you cannot shoot, and in my opinion it's better to shoot your enemies without blocking, without stab, just to allow your armor to absorb the damage and heal yourself after, right? So in my opinion it's better. What is the playstyle? Now you get an idea which kind of things I choose for my current build. Of course you can play with it, you can add some new things. You get the idea of a heavy archer build. So what is the playstyle? The playstyle, well, I think it's pretty simple. However, with this build you receive one thing that you don't have in stealth archer, which is, yes, alternatives. So as a stealth archer, your battles usually like stealth, shoot, one-shot enemy, next enemy, that's it. With heavy archer build you have at least couple of scenarios how you can start a battle. So of course you will shoot your enemy with your bow, right? Later it's up to you. You would like to tank some hits, go into the heat of the battle, go into the middle of the room, just devastate everything with your bow. So you can tank the hits, you can do it, that's fine. You can do it another way. You can summon some Atronach or maybe imp, it's depend on your conjuration skill, but you can summon something. Once your summon will aggro their enemies, you can shoot them from the back. If you want, you can use some magic. So as you see here, you have some alternatives. If you want, you can run, of course. If you see that the odds, even with a summon, is not good for you, you can always change your position, because I was quietly surprised. I thought that in heavy armor my character will be mech, very bad mobile, no mobility at all. However, I was surprised that okay, it's not so bad. So overall, you still have the benefit of changing your position. And basically that's it. That's all rocket science that you need to know for heavy archer gameplay. Of course, later I will show you some videos how it looks like in practice. Just need to subscribe, like this video. So this is how I see this build, better than stealth archery. It gives you some alternatives. If you are a player that love universal characters, which kind of excel in everything, this is a good build for you. Try it, use it, try to adjust it to your gameplay, to your preferences, and just let me know in the comments how it works for you. So for me, side note, it's not like I'm a stealth archer hater. No, I just played a lot of clear stealth archer build without any magic before. For me, I just want to try something new. If you didn't try stealth archery, try it. It's really strong build, it's fun build. However, for the people who would like to see, use and play some alternatives, I think that's a pretty good build. Just try it, try to play it, give it a chance. Let me know in the comments how it looks like for you. If you like this video and you would like to see more videos about Oblivion Remastered, like this video, subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.